Overseas now, negotiations for an end to the war between Israel and Hamas will begin in Egypt this week. Tel Aviv is agreeing to an initial withdrawal line where they would pull back Israeli forces from the region and prepare for a hostage release. The planned withdrawal would leave around 55% of Gaza in a combat zone. And a warning to viewers, this report contains some distressing images.
A ceasefire may be close, but the misery of this war in Gaza is still unrelenting. Shadi Mansour carries the body of his son, killed when their residential block was targeted by Israeli bombardments. As he staggers across the rubble, under the weight of grief, you can hear the ever-present whine of a drone overhead.
As you can see, the targets of the Israeli army are not resistance fighters or so-called militants, as they claim. They are children. This is Amir, my son. I had him at age 40. Tell me, does he look like a fighter? Is he a militant? The truth is, the army's targets are children.
Israel claims it only attacks military targets and denies accusations of genocide. This video, released by the IDF, claims to show forces engaging Hamas fighters in Khan Yunis, the militants moving through what's described as a humanitarian zone before they are struck by a missile. The war in Gaza has raged for nearly 2 years, but there is now significant momentum to bring it to a close. The United States believes the hostages could be back soon.
We have very little, we don't need flexibility because everybody's pretty much agreed to it, but there'll always be some changes. But the Hamas plan, I tell you, it's amazing. You're going to have peace, if you think about it, peace in the Middle East for the first time in, they say, really, 3,000 years.
The 20-point peace plan's been accepted by Israel, and Hamas has also conditionally agreed. On the surface, there is optimism and a willingness to engage with Trump's vision for ending the war. Both Hamas and Israel are under enormous pressure to stay on board with the process. But there is still plenty that could go wrong, many obstacles to overcome when the negotiations begin in Egypt. Israel has also made clear that there will not be much room for negotiation.
In an agreement with the Trump administration, talks will be confined to a few days maximum, with no tolerance for maneuvers that will delay talks.
For the hostage families, these are anxious hours as they wait to find out if their loved ones are coming home.
I wish I would have known why President Trump didn't put his foot down far earlier to end this war. I think that he is incredibly significant in getting to the point where we are. And I would say he has leverage that nobody else has.
The devastation and pain that this war has brought is simply horrific. An end to the fighting may soon be within grasp, but for the moment, the suffering continues. Allahu Akbar. Alex Rossi, Sky News, Jerusalem.